It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty. Stay easy to block. Oh my God. It's about fucking time, Tony. That's it. You were called Tony too many times in the blog. Your name's not Eazy no more. You're Tony. We're friends now. You brought me to your aunt's house, your dad's job. I met your cousin who likes Cassidy and seems like he's off the Henny. Salute to Eazy the Block Captain for finally responding. First and foremost, let me say that. It wasn't so much about, oh my God, is he from, listen, I love the angle of, yo, you out here claiming somewhere you not from, and you about to battle me? The place you claiming you're from, I'm a legend from there, and you're gonna battle me there, and you not from there? That angle is very entertaining, very damaging, and very, will have you interested. But on a personal note, can I give two shits? It don't work that way from people who ain't actually from the place. A person's claiming that they're not from, allegedly. But does it land? Will it do what? Like I said, is it good enough to win a round? For sure. For sure. Would it be good enough to win a battle? No. I've said that from the jump. Check all these blogs I've been putting out. Let's make that clear. As far as the problem of what Eazy's been doing is that Eazy ain't been doing shit. You quiet as hell. So even if these things are lies, you not defending yourself make it seem like truth. When people are saying a bunch of things about you and you not defending yourself in this dirty entity of battle rap, it seems that way. In the real world, it's kind of like, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, why would I have to prove that I'm from Queens? Everybody knows my family's from Queens. I know everybody from Queens. Everybody knows me from Queens. It's like, you cannot twist or turn that. You know what I'm saying? But like, half of my life, we was in Roosevelt Island. So I rep the island as well, but you can never say I'm not from Queens. I was born and raised in Queens. So when I heard the whole thing, it was like, I understood that part, but that's real life I'm talking about. As far as bad rap goes, bro, it's an entity in which angles get used on you. That's a big angle to be used on you, and you ain't saying nothing about it. So congratulations. Talk about his proof. Okay, let's get to it. Eazy the Block Captain shows his birth certificate. Shows that he was born in Germantown, which is in Philadelphia, which proves every rumor, everything Cass is saying, anything anybody said that he's not from Philly, right then and there, he was born in Philly. There's no deeper root of saying you're from somewhere than being born there. But that birth certificate says, issued in 2016. Oh my God. Now, should Eazy's 37 years old, his birth certificate should say issued the year of his birth. This is me agreeing with the dirty minds and immaturity that was in the chat as I'm watching this documentary, writing, oh my God, it's over. It's in 2016 issued. How's that his birth certificate? That's a fake birth certificate. First of all, your mom does not let you walk around with your original birth certificate. I don't know about y'all. Please write in the comments right now. Subscribe if you're watching, by the way. I really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button if you stayed this long in the video. My mom does not let me touch my original anything. My mom will put give me a folder and a damn handcuff on my wrist to the folder when I used to go on fucking interviews. She was like, "This is your original. There is not getting another one of this." You know, some jobs, I don't know if they still do that because I've been in a career for so long, but like some jobs be like, "Yo, you have to bring your original." Like that's insane. Or I don't know if it was jobs. Was it like DMV? I don't know what it was, but I know your original is like untouchable. Like that's in your mom's safe. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like under the bed with like the Polaroids and shit, like from back in the day of your family, like all the binders of pictures and shit your mom has. At least that's how my mom has it. And so that's first of all. Second of all, he could have lost his original. So even if you lose it, put it this way, any reason for you to need a copy, an official copy of your birth certificate that ain't just Xerox or some shit like that, like, because that's an official copy. You have to like, it's like, oh, that shit looks like a black and white from a printer. Bro, it's a printout of, it's a printout of his birth certificate issued in 2016 because it's a copy of his original birth certificate that was issued in 2016. Maybe he lost his birth certificate. Maybe he needed a copy for all the reasons I just gave, like, for Jesus Christ. You guys got to show that you're adults a little bit here. I mean, if it doesn't scream you living in your mom's basement, jerking off in crunchy socks all over the floor, I mean, seriously, on the rug, rubbing it in with your foot. I don't know what life you're living, but seriously, you got to show a little maturity here. Issued in 2016 is still an official birth certificate. So right then and there, it's kind of shut down. Then he does a world tour around Philadelphia. Goes to his aunt's crib, goes to his sister's, goes to his father's job, interviewed his father, talked to, like, bro, let's talk about, did his parents make it better or worse? Because he got his biological mother on the phone and he visited his father. And with that being said, going to your aunt's house, your sister's house, your brother's house. I just want to say this, man. God bless and salute to Eazy for, you know, still having contact with so much family, you know, so many families still being alive and breathing. And the contact part, man, you know, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up like in our house, like, I'm from Suffolk Boulevard in Jamaica, Queens. And we had like a two-family house with the basement. And like, I had the best childhood. Like, I grew up with all my family, like it was like my grandparents upstairs, my aunt, my uncle, me, my mom, my sister. Then on the next floor was like my cousins and my aunts. And then on the bottom, the basement was like more cousins, more aunts. And it was like the greatest childhood ever. Like, I'll never trade that for the world. Like, being able to say, like, I had like all the neighborhood kids and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one summer my dad came out and showed us how to play Skelly, when you melt the crayons in the bottle caps. You know what I'm saying? We used to play freeze tag, manhunt, kick the can, all kind of shit like that, man. I had the best childhood. And with that being said, it's still beautiful to see Eazy like having connections with people like that, because like now that I'm seeing that and saying it out loud, like I miss my family. You know what I'm saying? It's contradicting to a lot of things that I say, because like life is still here. There's nothing stopping me from calling my cousins to holler at them. Actually, my cousin Bobby, he hit me up for Thanksgiving. I haven't heard from him in a few years. You know, my aunt Janet, you know, I spoke to her recently too. So like, I don't like totally play the little violin, but I definitely have like plenty other cousins and uncles that I can just reach out to. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, let me take my own advice and understand that if there isn't nothing, you know, problems that you truly, like if you could make amends of a problem, you should do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the next time you see a person be at their funeral, you know what I'm saying, or your own. So like, yeah, so with that being said, salute the fact that Eazy still knows so many family. I just wanted to, that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do an intro today, so there's like an intro mid. Get back to the blog. What does mother say? So Eazy got his mom Dukes on the phone. First of all, let's talk about the fact that Eazy's mom said multiple times that she gave birth to him out of her ass. Come on, Eazy. Is that how you got the cuts in the beard? Jesus Christ. She's like, yeah, you was born in German hospital. You came right out my ass. I'm like, oh, okay, wow, you said that. And then she said it again. Hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, anybody want to say something is staged? I will put any money. I've been around wonderful personalities like Eazy's mom plenty of times, plenty of neighborhoods, plenty of friends and family members, my damn self. A woman like that, you can't fake that personality. You salute to her, God bless her. You can't fake that personality. And I swear to God, you could say everything in that damn blog was staged. she wasn't. That was just authentic. And she was just saying, yeah, she was, you were born in German, whatever, the Philly hospital, Germantown. And like, he's like, yeah, dad said that I was born at 6:30 in the morning. She's like, what are you talking about? He wasn't even there. He didn't even come. It was me and Teresa. Like, yo, that shit was awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so she's just proving more of the fact of where he was born. And, that she, and let me say this, man, for the people that's saying, oh, this sounds like this. And like, it sounds like let me tell you, you know why it sounds staged? Because imagine you going to your family who don't know about battle rap and promo and all this dumb shit that all of us are into. Like, they just live in the real world. They don't know how battle rap works. Do you imagine living your whole life with your family, knowing your family your whole life, them knowing you're from your whole life, and you going up to them one day and said, so like, people are like, can you tell the people where I'm from? And they're like, well, yeah, he's from here. It's like, every person you ask that, it sounds awkward. It's an awkward question. And the answer is going to sound awkward because the whole thing is awkward. It's like, hey, mom, where are we from? Yo, bro, where are we from? Like, I don't know. Yo, y'all got to, like, are y'all with me on that? Like, if y'all think if it's staged, that's on y'all. But y'all feel me? Like, the real ones got to understand what I mean by that. If I go to my cousins right now and be like, yo, bro, where we from, bro? Like, what do you mean, fucking we from? What are you talking about where we from? Like, where are we from? Like, cameras on, like, it's like my family would have acted way different. Like, there's never been an allegation of where I'm from or not from, and my family would have acted 10 times crazier than Eazy's family reacted. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Oh, well, he's only asking his family. Like, so I was reading the comments, and it's ridiculous. Some people you just can't please. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm calling this from what I'm calling it, bro. He showed his birth certificate. He got his mother on the phone. He called the school. The school said that they ain't giving no more records. Now, the Pottsville thing. I want to talk about this because I already know how people are. And I want to say this. Actually, I'll even throw it out there. I seen Chris Unbias. He was in the comments and he says, how does his father not know where Pottsville is? Like, that makes no sense. I want to say salute to Chris Unbias, you know what I'm saying? I still watch his videos and shit like that. Chris had put me on the stock drop list before and shit like that, and I deserve to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an advocate of this all the time, bro. If you do some whack shit, people should say that shit was whack. If you do some dope shit, people say that shit was dope. Like, I have no problem with Chris Unbiased. Like, he put me on a stock drop list. Shit, I might have a problem if you don't put me on a stock rise list. I might be an honorable mention this year. You never know. You never know. Gotta keep it real, Chris. I know you and Battle Facts had a back and forth, but Battle Facts definitely gotta be on the stock rise list. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's your list. Do what you want. But if y'all rock with Chris, y'all can go over there and tell him, this part of the blog when we shouted him out and how I feel. Like, when Chris had everything that happened with him and, everything with his court case, I made blogs. I said what I said about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people got to be more understanding to, like, I'm not saying he's a friend of mine. He's not my friend whatsoever. But what I am saying is a real friend or a real person, a real human being is going to tell you when you're doing some whack shit. And they're going to tell you when you're doing some dope shit. And it's the same thing with this. Like, we all dragged Eazy, me especially, because I think it is like a lot of things weren't looking right. Like, you be promoing like crazy and now you quiet as fuck. Like, with the whole world is waiting on you to respond. You talking about the Eagles every day. Like, it looked crazy. So especially the lie looks like the truth when you're not defending it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a situation where you're just like, yeah, well, I ain't got to say nothing. No, you do. This is battle rap. This ain't just the real life. Like, yo, like I was saying before. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I want to get to this thing that Chris said. Chris was like, oh, how his father don't know. He said, oh, I never even heard of Pottsville. Now, I'm not blaming Chris for writing that at the point that he wrote that in. Because the point of this blog is like the very beginning, damn near. Like, the first thing Eazy did was go to his dad's job to talk to him. So about that part, at that part of the blog, it looked kind of funny until you kind of get more of the story of Eazy's relationship with his father and Eazy's relationship with his biological mother and his I don't want to sound offensive. Like, Eazy had two moms in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, God rest her soul, his mom that passed away, and then you have his biological mom. And if you quote heard his story, there was a lot of him moving around due to drug use, due to, you know, people breaking up and things like that. So like, I can understand from watching this whole thing, and I can understand from my own family that like, it could have been an absent time. Eazy's dad, it could have been an absent time for Eazy where his dad wasn't there, or as in tune where Eazy was moving all around to because of the different women or the breakups and the relationships and the you know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. At that part of the blog, I ain't blaming Chris for saying that, but I think at the end of the blog, he don't feel that way. But yeah, man, as far as it goes, like it ain't looking like that angle is gonna land too well for Cassidy. I still think because it's battle rap, he'll be able to twist and turn some of this in Philly, like the first round somehow. Like you know, you could still, there's still an angle there. Is it a full-blown, like, yo, is there still an angle there? All right, I'm going to put it this way. If you ask me, Eazy just proved he's from Philly, so what's the angle? What's the angle? Other than saying, I don't believe anything that your family just said, that shit is a lie. Like, they even have mentioned, like, yeah, there was a transition period of the hospital. Yeah, they did change the name of the hospital. And like Eazy's family basically proved everything to contradict what Cassidy was saying. So at the end of the day, it's very debatable on how you're gonna look at this, for sure. Like, let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. I'm very curious on if y'all checked it out, what y'all think, or what do you think of my opinion on it. And at the end of the day, man, if you watching right now, I do appreciate that. I'm tired as shit. I just had my second gym session of the day. I got a scar on my eye like I denied a pregnant woman. I'm about to go put rice in a sock and put it on my face, hot compress, whatever dirty shit you got to do to get the oil build up to drip down your face and wake up in the morning with crusty eyeballs. It's disgusting. I hate it. But it's what I have right now. It's blowing minds. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. And yeah, man, if you can make amends with your family or anybody out there, you know what I'm saying? There's no point of holding grudges, you know. If you think about right now, somebody that you're not getting along with, you haven't spoken to in a while, if they pass away tomorrow, how would you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you have the opportunity to make it right, or just reach out to someone to say hello. That's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Protect your peace. If it ain't bringing you peace, then peace. Stop being dirty.